My name is Jose Haddad. I am the chef at Mad Mexican, and I'm very happy to be here today with all of you. We're going to cook some chicken tostadas, which is a dish that is very simple to do, delicious. So, you know, the ratio between how easy to do to the deliciousness of it, it's out of your mind. So I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So, chicken tostadas. What is everybody knows what the chicken is, but the tostada part of the equation might not be as well known. We usually start with the tortilla, which obviously it's our staple in Mexican cuisine. Here we have them. We make this in the traditional culture of nixtamalization here in Toronto, which we buy the corn, we cook it, we rest it, next day we wash it, and then stone ground. And then we make it into that stone ground, we make it into a dough, we get the tortillas. So the tostada part comes when you dry or deep fry the tortillas, salt and pepper them, and now you have a crunchy bit. That's what tostada really means. So you can make chicken tostadas or pork tostadas or beef tostadas. Today we're gonna do chicken tostadas, and we're gonna start by opening our package and deep frying our tortillas. Tortilla, I'm sure everybody's familiar with this. As you can see, we have the oil, it's warm now, it's good to go. We're seeing some bubbles there. So that's how you know the oil is at the right temperature. Gonna mix it in there. The tortilla should be getting fluffed up. Tortillas, whether you have two faces. So what happens, these bubbles start happening because the air inside of them is starting to get out, and that's why that happens. So a good tortilla always gonna have two faces to them. So what we want is to get them at the right temperature where all of the oil comes out of the tortilla and you're just left with a mostly crispy bread. And while that happens, I'm gonna come back here. I have a chicken breast that has been already simmered, and I'm just gonna demo how to shred it. And what we want to see is long strands of chicken, like this. In the meantime, while I do that, I am very happy to be here today. It was 20 years ago, almost to the day, that I started cooking Mad Mexican up in my apartment in the 15th floor. So it is a very special time for me to be sharing with you. At that point, I was only a kid with a dream to share my culture with Toronto, and right now, well, it has materialized and we couldn't be happier. All right, so I have my chicken breast shredded. We're gonna put some Mad Mexican chili oil. So this is our latest contraption that we have come up with. We have two chili oils. We have the Arbol and we have the Pasilla chili oil. Pasilla, the dark one, is mild in flavor, so that's what I'm going to use. And the Arbol is more spicy. Gonna add some, we know that this tortilla is ready, an intermission, because there's no more bubbles anymore. We're gonna put this in the napkins, and now it looks like this. This is what a tostada is, basically. Then we're gonna put some salt, some pepper to the chicken, gonna toss around so it is all nicely seasoned. We're gonna proceed and make it into a tostada now. We're gonna add some black beans from, we like to use the black bean dip, as you can see there, but you can use any type of refrito beans. You can use any beans that, even canned beans in the blender would work. But if you're looking for the best ingredients, you know, we believe that that's going to affect the flavor. So we have the tostada now with beans. We're gonna put some shredded lettuce. We're gonna put some chicken breast, nicely seasoned, like so. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the chili oil. Some sour cream, yes. Some cotija cheese. This is what is going to make the magic actually of the dish. So what this is roasted tomatoes with morita peppers. Morita peppers are the cousins of chipotle peppers. They're a slightly different pepper, but they are both smoked, dried and smoked. So the flavor that you get is kind of like bacon, but this is completely vegan. It doesn't have any meat or something, but it has that smoke in it built in. It's kind of dry, but at the same time is wet because, and I'm talking about the flavor because we put some lemon, we put some coriander, so we have the smoke and dried on one side, but then we have the freshness of the coriander and the lemon. So this does an amazing flavor profile, you know, based on contradictions, like all great things in life, I think. Let's put some morita salsa. Beautiful. See how chunky this thing is? Basically, we grab tomatoes, also put them in the salamander. We brown them from the outside in. The inside is still fresh. And then we blend them and mix them with the morita. And there we go. How does that look, guys? How do you think this tastes? Right? How easy was it to do? I mean, I just did it in front of you at the same time as speaking of our company.